Pag quante naman, hindi naman ikaw gumagawa, statistician naman. Di ba? So, let's go to quality na lang. Kasi pag ibinigay mo na yung data mo, yun na. Tapos na. I-discuss mo na lang. But this one, hindi kaya ng statistician. Okay. So, for coding analysis or qualitative, kasi depende kung anong research questions mo. But definitely, okay. For example, these are your statements that are to be coded line by line, word for word, or depending on the coding technique that you are using. So, for this item statements, the first thing you do, except for something, doon na nagkakaiba-iba. So for item, you are coding. You are coding, ibig sabihin, you are using the open codes. Diba? Merong open, may action, may selective. In open coding, there are several ways of coding the data or the qualitative data. Merong in vivo, merong mga in vivo data software. In vivo way of coding na using their own words. In vivo as a software, yung pinapasok mo yung statement, then it will be coded digitally or a software. In vivo yun na malaking N. Okay? So, there could be several coding or codes rather. So in coding, you produce codes, several codes. Remember that in coding, it is the reduction of data. You are making a small word out of the biggest statements or words. Sinisimplify mo, reducing data. Okay? Kaya codes of different lines. Now, in coding, you create codes. In categorizing, you create category. In here, it's open coding. Okay? In here, it is actual coding. What do you mean by actual coding in categorizing? You are now going to see the relationship between and among the codes in the open codes, and that is actual coding. And for the third, synthesizing. In synthesizing, you come up or you create themes. So imagine, you have the codes, you have the categories, you have the themes. And this is, if you are synthesizing, and if you're getting the themes, you are doing the selective codes. Selective coding ito. Okay. The last one, and the most difficult, is theorizing. And not all narrative traditions or designs could land into theorizing. Only the grounded theory makes the theorizing. All the rest, no. Grounded theory is iterative in nature. You are going back and forth to the field to satisfy the data that you want to collect. Actually, in the GT or the grounded theory, wala pang review of related literature. Nabubuo yun if you have come up with theories after going back and forth to the field, analyzing, coding, and everything. In coding, there are two types. The conceptual-driven coding and the data-driven coding. Anong ibig sabihin ng conceptual-driven coding or concept-driven coding? yung meron ng theories, merong models, merong principles that we use to code the data. For example, text analysis. If they CDA, critical discourse analysis, there are existing theories about it, and you are going to code according to the existing theories, if it deviates or if it follows. And what is new? That's concept-driven coding. Data-driven coding is according to the data that you have collected, like this one. We follow this one. That's data-driven. Ibig sabihin, data ang magsasabi kung anong data, anong concept ang makukollect mo based on the qualitative data. Again, the Saldana and Colysis model is not for analysis of data. They are the process of qualitative research. Kasi para short, kinopya na lang. Saldana model, Colysis model, that you go back to the field and tell them, hello, these are the codes that I got. Are you amenable or not amenable? No, it's not. Okay? So that's for analysis of data. Yung quantity naman, bahala na ang statistician. Again, for the respondents of the study, you discuss, of course, your respondents of the study and why they have gotten you as your, them as your respondents of the study, the appropriateness of that. You have to write the exclusion and inclusion criteria, or mention or reflect it in your research locale. Do not just merely discuss the map, the location, but discuss how the place is related to your study. Perhaps that school has something to do or problematic in terms of, kaya ginamit mo yung lokal na yun. Discussing merely na nasa west, nasa south, located in, it's not. Di ba ganyan, kopya-kopya? In sampling technique, again, the sampling technique would be determined according to the kind of method or design you are using and the research questions. Ito sampling technique. Siyempre, pag quasi, it's not randomized. Pag through experiments, randomized. Pag quali, purposive. Non-parametric, yeah, I heard it. Parametric and non-parametric. I mean, I'm not a statistician. I'm not adept with it. Okay? In quali, there are how many sampling techniques? 3. First is purposive, second is tota, and third is novel. Diba? I mean, you know, because that's discussed. The parametric sampling, you know it. It is discussed. You have the random, simple random sampling. Diba? Alam niyo na yan sa statistics. What else? In the research instrument, you discuss if it is a researcher's made instrument and you need to validate. You discuss what particular research question or objective are you collecting in answer to what objective? Para hindi kayo mawala. That's coherence and consistency. Then measurement of variables, it's the Likert. It's not Likert. The Likert scale that you are going to use. And how are you going to measure the variables? The objective number 1, the objective number 2, and that could be what? The gate pass in calculating, in computing, using statistical treatment. Huwag niyong ilagay yung Likert scale discussion in your analysis of data. Because there, what you are going to write are the statistical treatment. And do not put the formula. Kung Kendall's-Taubi kasi depende yon kung what type of data you are treating. Diba? So, Kendall's-Taubi, diba, pag rank to nominal, nominal to nominal, ordinal to ordinal. So, it is largely dependent to what type of data you are treating. So, first in the discussion will be the descriptive. Answering the descriptive objectives or research questions. Kasi coherent nga siya eh. You are making a story, you are writing a story of your research. Then, how are you going to treat the relationship, comparative, and what's the other research question? Causality. Objectives. Objective number 2, or research question number 2, will be treated using. Then, you come up with the reference of the level of significance. Is it 0.1 or 0.5? Diba? And remember, you do not accept null hypothesis. You only reject or fail to reject the null hypothesis. Do not say, therefore, the null hypothesis is accepted because it's lower or higher, whatever, to the level of significance 0.5. Okay? So remember, you do not accept, but you fail to reject, depending on the result or the p-value of your result. Yun na sa thesis and dissertation writing. References na ang susunod. I will not discuss it because downloadable naman yung 6th edition. APA. Anong APA?
American Psychological
Sir
Association.
naman, mga estudyante. Kunyari lang. Anong APA? American Psychological
Association.
Ha? Anong A? Association. Tama ba? 6th edition na ngayon. Iba yung 5th, iba yung 6th. Especially in writing the unpublished thesis and dissertation. If you're gonna be citing it, iba yung modality of writing it. Okay, question. Mahaba-haba pa. Ang dami ko nang diniscuss ha. Are we still okay? 30 minutes na, grabe. Tapusin na natin.
Actually, ma'am, the other half is kita mga resort. At ito sa